Welcome to GCSE Product Design, Design Influences, number 8, Colour. Please listen to this presentation and don't forget to answer the class note questions in your class note booklet. Okay, let's get going. So, first thing you need to realize as a designer, color is very, very important to design. Okay, it can sway thinking. It can actually persuade people to do things, and it can actually irritate or soothe, and it can even suppress appetite. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that. All right, bright orange, I think, has been seen as a color to actually make you feel less hungry. Okay, so for example, things like this. You've got this room here that's painted red. You might think that that's warmer than this room here. It won't. It'd be exactly the same temperature, but certain colours can actually sort of have an influence upon your brain. So one of the things you need to be aware of with colour are these things called colour wheels. Okay, now if you've done this in art, you might have done this actually quite a while ago when you were lower down the school. We've got 3 color wheels here. Okay, the first 3 here are your primary colors. Okay, so red, blue and yellow are what we call primary colors. Alright, you can't mix them, you have to get them as original colors. Secondary colors are colors that can be made by mixing 2 of these together. So for example, blue and red gives you purple, red and yellow gives you orange, yellow and blue gives you green. So orange, green and purple are what we call secondary colors. Tertiary colours, on the other hand, is when you start mixing those secondary colours together. So if you mix green and blue, you'll get this darker green. Okay, if you mix yellow and orange, you'll get a slightly lighter orange. Okay, so we've got primary, secondary and tertiary colour wheels there for you. When we talk about colour, we use certain words to describe them. The first of these we're going to look at is harmony. Okay, so harmony basically means a sense of balance. Alright, and it's what happens when you get 3 colours side by side on the colour wheel. So if we look at that image there, you can see that the colours used, red, orange and that paler orange there, are all next to each other on the colour wheel. So we would say that this is a harmonious arrangement of colours. Complementary colours, on the other hand, are colours that are at the opposite sides on the colour wheels. Alright, so this image works quite well because it has colours that complement each other. Yeah? The orange and blue are complementary colours. Red and green are complementary colours. Yellow and purple are complementary colours, and they can be used to form sort of quite striking images. So when you're designing with colour, then we often refer to things like hues and tones. Alright, and again, these are just various sort of temperatures of particular colours that you might use. When you go to pick paint from places like B&Q, you'll see lots of hues and tones of colours next to each other that you can choose when mixing your paint. You may also want to use sort of certain complementary colours when you design, but within reason. Okay, complementary colours can be a little bit jarring. Now, as we looked at earlier on the pictures of the rooms, you get warm and cool colours, and it's a fact that warm colours appear closer and cooler colours appear farther away. So for example, when you are decorating a room, if you want it to appear bigger, you would try and use cooler colours, but you could also make rooms appear thinner and wider by the types of colours that you use on the walls. You can even use colour to make graphic items appear heavier or lighter. Certain colours can give certain different weights when you're designing logos. Now, the main thing we need to focus on in terms of the exam is what we call the colour association, and this is basically how certain colours are used with a sort of psychological slant to them, and that you often see them for certain things. So for example, red is all about passion, excitement. Okay, so it's a colour that's very often used to represent attention, blood pressure. Okay, you want to use red to inject excitement into your brand. Orange is all about vibrance and energy and play. Okay, white is pure and clean and youthful. It's a very neutral colour. It implies purity, sterilization. It's often used in fashion. Blue is associated with loyal, peaceful, trustworthy companies. Blue is probably the most popular and neutral colour on a global scale. You'll often see it's used for quite a lot of banking businesses. Purple is used to imply royalty, wisdom, or celebration. You might add some purple tones to make your logo seem a little bit more upmarket, a little bit more premium. Black, on the other hand, is to do with power. It's elegant, it's often secretive, maybe a little bit morbid. The colour black can target your high-end market or be used in youth marketing to add mystery. Green, on the other hand, is seen as natural. Eco products use green. It's seen as healthy, plentiful, so you can use green as a sort of calming effect or to mean go. And yellow is a happy, warm colour to keep people alert. It can be used to sort of attract people and make them feel relaxed. Okay, and you'll see in your class notes there's a table at the end for you to complete there with some of those definitions. Alright, so red, passion; orange, energy; white, purity; blue, loyalty; purple, royalty; black, secretive; green, natural; yellow, happy. And then finish this one off by tackling the exam question. Okay, so there's a colour of the light there, one of those light changing optic colour ones. Those are the colours that it goes through: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, grey, violet. And then complete the table below. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Good luck with the question.